Welcome to our daily Forex market analysis, and this is for trading on January the 20th, 2021. Just a quick disclaimer here before we get started. This is for educational purposes only. Trading is a risky business, so please be careful with your money. As usual, we'll start off by taking a look at our calendar here. So before we dive in terms of overall in the markets today, we did hear from Janet Yellen. She is nominated for the Treasury Secretary position. And in her testimony, she said that there should be a big stimulus package. So that is positive for the markets. And also she basically hinted that there would be no immediate tax increase for the corporations, which is also a good thing for the market. So overall for the stock markets, this is good. But when there's a lot of supply of money, that is not good for the currency. And as a result of that, we did see the US dollar weaken. All right, so in terms of the news coming up here, we do have a big day here for Canadian dollar. There's Bank of Canada monetary policy statement. And in terms of the rate statement here, last time we heard from Bank of Canada, they said that the interest rates will stay low for the next little while. And if they suggest that the interest rates will be held steady into 2023, that will be a positive thing for the stock market in Canada, but not a positive thing for the currency. We should see Canadian dollar drop if that's the case. If they hold everything steady and don't really change anything, then that should be positive for Canadian dollar. But we'll see. If any kind of commentary in regards to extending the low rates will be negative for Canadian dollar. We also have Bank of England, Governor Bailey speaking, and also very important day. So coming up we may get a volatile day here. We have President Biden will be taking office. So this could be this could turn into a volatile day, so watch out. We'll have to keep an eye out to see if there's any violence. Now they are doing a good job in terms of there's lots of military presence and police presence. So with what we saw previously here, the security has been stepped up. So I don't think we'll see tons of violence. However, any kind of political unrest will be negative. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Other than that, we also have employment numbers out of Australia, and then another central bank here, Bank of Japan, monetary policy statement as well. So if again they talk about more stimulus, they can't really cut rates. They're already negative, but if they say that they're going to support the markets for a longer period of time, that will be negative for Japanese yen, and we can see yen crosses go up as a result of that. All right, so let's go on to our charts here. We'll start off with euro dollar. So we were looking for that pullback, and we have that. Now prices into important support resistance level. But we could see this one go all the way into 1.2220. So right now, bias is neutral to bullish here. Once it gets through this level at 1.2150, next target is 1.2220 here. So I'm looking for price to come and retest the next level here. So neutral to bullish bias. Only reason it's neutral here because it's right into this important support resistance level. So if it doesn't go through, we could see it turn around here. But with US dollar not doing that great, we are likely to see a drop. So we're likely to see a move higher. But if it doesn't go through, because it is an important support resistance level, so we have to watch today's high. If it doesn't break it, then that's a risk. But otherwise, looking for a move higher towards 1.2220. Pound dollar here, we got that move that we were looking for yesterday. So I'm looking for price to continue higher towards 1.37 to go and retest the high once again. So bullish bias here for pound dollar. Aussie dollar here, this one also looking bullish at the moment. Next target is 0.7740 and then 0.7800. New Zealand dollar, this one is going sideways at the moment, but we're likely to see a move higher here towards 0.7160 and potentially even all the way into 0.7235 once it gets through this resistance level. So neutral to bullish here for New Zealand dollar. Dollar CAD here, this one has held, as we can see. Now, with the Canadian dollar, we have to keep in mind the Bank of Canada rate statement, but right now bias is bearish here, looking for 1.2685 and then potentially 1.2620 level here. So bearish bias for dollar CAD. All right, looking at our commodities, starting off with silver. Silver's looking bullish. As we can see, yesterday price had rejected, or day before I should say, prices rejected the support, so we were looking for price to move higher. So still looking for a move higher towards 25.80. So bullish bias here for silver. Gold as well. Price has held above the support level, so I will look for it to go towards the top of the range here. So neutral to bullish bias here, looking for a retest of 1863. Oil here, oil also picking up. So we have seen some, even though the number of deaths has gone up in the US, but the numbers seem to be stabilizing. So the newer numbers that are coming out are actually not as bad as they were before. So that's a positive news. And now that we are basically looking at a lot the stimulus bill and everything else, this is positive for oil, because as the economy gets back on track, the demand for oil will be higher. So this is looking bullish. Next target is 53.91. So bullish bias for oil. Copper here, copper is still going sideways here. It's been stuck in this range for a couple of weeks here. It's again another neutral candle back to back here. So what we're looking for is, if it doesn't break today's high, we're looking for a move back down towards the support at 3.51. So neutral bias for copper. Bitcoin here, Bitcoin is struggling with this resistance level here at 47,475. So I'm looking for a move lower back into 34,300, and then second target is 32,800. So bias here is bearish. So we have this nice pin bar. So looking for a drop here for Bitcoin. S&P 500, this is bullish here, but overall price is still trading in a range here. So I would look for a move higher towards 38.27, and if it holds, looking for a move back down. So I would expect volatility here going into tomorrow. Nasdaq here looking quite bullish here. So bias is bullish. 13,125 is the target, and we may even see a break through the resistance here. It is right now, it is still in the range, but it does look bullish just like it did here. Price had a nice bullish move, and then we saw the break there. So bullish bias for Nasdaq, target is 13,125, and we'll potentially see a break through the high. Dow Jones here, not looking that great. This is neutral. It's still trading in a range. It's been sideways here for a while, and at this point I'm looking for a retest of either the high or all the way, or high of the day, or all the way into the top of the range. But basically it is still range bound, and I'm looking for it to trade between 31,250 and 30,600. So bias here is neutral for Dow Jones. DAX here, DAX also stuck in a range sideways here. As we can see, it's right into the middle of the range here. So we may see a drop towards 13,675, which is the bottom. But overall, I'm looking for a range bound move here as well between 13,675 and 14,000. FTSE here, FTSE also going sideways here. So in this case, it is holding right into the support resistance level. So at this point, looking for a retest of 66.80. So neutral bias for FTSE as well. And then Nikkei here, Nikkei is sideways right now. So over the last several days here, we haven't seen price really break out of the range. So if it fails here, if it doesn't go through 28,940, then looking for a move back lower here, 28,110. So this is neutral here, looking for a range bound move between these two levels. All right, so that's it for today. You guys have a wonderful trading day, and I'll be back again tomorrow. Bye for now.